And for effective living, both the left and the right hand sides down. Namaste, everyone, and let's do some exercises. As we have done this before, our entire objective is to bring a certain amount of blood flow in the various parts of the body so that our system begins to equalize the left hand side or the ida or the moon channel is balanced with the right hand side or the pingala or the sun side. And for effective living, both the left and the right hand sides, the nadis, the two nadis which balance these two, need to be in a state of balance. For when these two are in balance, the two hemispheres will be in balance. That is, our quantitative ability and the creative ability will begin to work with each other, and the solutions we bring out will be more even handed and balanced. They'll be more practical. Similarly, when breathing of the left and the right nostrils occur, the left moon, the moon channel, the sun channel, the left brain and the right brain begin to get balanced. And this in turn balances the way we breathe, and that in turn balances the way we interact with the external environment. So we start with the eyes, we go to the head, the shoulders, then we try to get the spine stretched and twisted because that is the most critical part of our body. If the spine and the spine's muscles are all active, then what happens is that blood flow happens in a uniform manner, and that means the transmission of signals to the brain and from the brain is without any distortion. So let's start. So you can keep your hand on your waist if you wish. I generally do that because otherwise you have your hand going all over the place. First, you look up, then slowly look down, look to the right, and then look to the left. Now, rotate your eyes clockwise, up, right, down, left, up, right, down, left, up, right, down, left. Now, the other way, down, right, up, left, down, right, up, left, down, right, up, left. Now blink your eyes because if you don't blink your eyes, it's very likely that you will have a certain amount of imbalance and you might have a feeling of giddiness. Now, what we do is we do the next exercise for the cervix, that is the bones which connect the neck. We must remember one thing, that this is the most delicate part of the body and it is held by multiple strands of muscle, which basically are very sensitive and they need to be exercised in order to hold the weight of the head. So we will be. This is an important part because it energizes the entire spine. I mean the entire cervix. So turn your head to the right, look down, take your head down, left, up, right, down, left, up, right, down, left, up, right, down, left, up. The other way around, left, down, right, up, left, down, right, up, left, down, right, up. And this is essentially to strengthen the muscles of the neck. A resistance exercise, it has nothing to do with asana. So basically, what we are going to do is we are going to use the head to provide resistance to the arms. So what you're going to do is while you are going to use the hand to push the head up, you are going to use the head to resist the movement. So it is between yourselves. So don't overdo it because you are not going to use your head like a battering ram to ensure that the arm does not come up. The basic idea is to give it some amount of resistance so that the muscles here are all rejuvenated. There's blood supply there and the muscles strengthen. Okay, so this is very good for people who work at a desk and those that have cervical spondylosis and things like that. This is very, very good. But however, if you have cervical spondylosis, it's also important that you don't apply too much pressure. Okay, so it is you take it up slowly and bring it down by giving resistance of the head to the hand. Once more, press the head up using the hand and press the head down, giving resistance of the hand. So I'm only going to do this twice. Now we're going to do it with the head on using the resistance on this side. So you can keep the hand on this side and then press the hand on the head, but give resistance with the head to the hand. So press the hand, resist with the head, and then the other way around. Press with the head, resist with the hand. Once more, press with the hand, resist with the head, press with the head, resist with the hand. So now we will do it with the other side. So here, press with the hand, resist with the head, press with the hand, resist with the head, then resist with the head, press with the hand. Press with the hand, resist with the head, resist with the hand, press with the head. The last is again press with the hand, resist with the head, press with the hand, head, resist with the hand, press with the hand, resist with the head, press with the head, resist with the hand. The next is twisting of the spine. See what happens is our this part, the back part is almost like a rib because of the rib. It's a flat structure, and this is called the thoracic region, and it's a very rigid part. So really, you cannot do much by way of flexibility there. But what you can do is the lumbar region, which starts here, by twisting it, you can increase the flexibility of the lumbar region. And this we do it in two ways. One is by turning the torso, and the next is by turning the hips, rotating the hips. So keep your leg parallel to the shoulder balls, and then this is for balance. Otherwise, you might experience lack of balance. Lock your fingers, breathe in, breathe out, and turn right. As far as you can, stretch as far as you can. Breathe in and come back. Breathe out, stretch as much as you can. Breathe in and come back. Breathe out, stretch as much as you can. Breathe in and come back. Breathe out, stretch as much as you can. Breathe in and come back. Now, the last one, where again you spread your legs. See, if you were to try to do like this, you would lose balance. Whereas if you spread your leg such that it is parallel to your shoulders, and then you go rotate clockwise, forward, side, back, left, forward, side, back, and then the other way around, right, forward, left, back, right, forward, left, back. I will be giving you instructions on the pranayama and the dhyana part. I'm going to request that everybody please try and sit in either Padmasana, Vajrasana, or Sukhasana. The reason I'm asking you all to sit like this is to ensure that you have a firm base. That is what asana means. Asana actually means having a firm base. So close your eyes and follow my instructions. Keep your hands in one of the mudras. You're seated in the one of your favorite positions where you are comfortable yet stable. Now turn your attention inwards. Focus your attention on the breath. Watch the breath go in and out. Don't force the breath, just observe. Now direct your attention inward. Calm the brain. Calm the brain. Relax the front part of the brain. Relax the front part of the brain. Relax the left side of the brain. Relax the left side of the brain. Relax the rear of the brain. Relax the rear of the brain. Relax the right side of the brain. Relax the right side of the brain. Relax the brain. Relax the brain. Relax the muscles of the eyes. Relax the muscles of the eyes. Relax the cheeks. Relax the cheeks. Relax the inside of the ear. Relax the inside of the ear. Relax the throat. Relax the throat. Relax the shoulders. Relax the shoulders. Relax the chest. Relax the chest. Relax the back. Relax the back. Relax the abdomen. Relax the abdomen. Relax the waist. Relax the waist. Relax the hips. Relax the hips. Relax the arms. Relax the arms. Relax the hands. Relax the hands. Relax the hips. Relax the hips. Relax the feet. Relax the feet. Relax the whole body now. Just let it be. Try to be relaxed. Remove the knots that you see wherever and relax. 3, 2, 1. Bring your awareness back to the breath. Now follow the breathing to my instructions. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Now, I'm going to ask you all to do Nadi Shuddhi or alternate breathing. Place your hands over your nostrils, open the left nostril, and follow the same count. Breathe in through the left, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in, right, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out, left, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in, left, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out, right, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in, right, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out, left, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Relax. Relax. Today we will do Kapalabhati 10 times. But I'm going to ask you all in the morning to please try to do Kapalabhati about 50 times because you can start with 10 and increase to every day. The reason for Kapalabhati is that the slapping action improves your abdominal, the organs in the abdominal region, especially the lower abdomen. So it kind of massages your small intestines, and the slapping action gives the stimulus to the backbone, the nerves in the backbone that goes right up to the head. And that will allow you to have greater awareness of whatever is happening to you in your lives. So when I say slap, you slap inside, and when immediately after you slap, you let it go and relax. Okay, let's try this out. So slap, 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 slap. We do is Bhastrika means bellows. That is what a smith uses in order to heat the steel or the iron. It's a form of a bellows, and that increases the airflow into the furnace, and that increases the quantum of heat. So in this, what we do is we relax the diaphragm down, and then afterwards, what we do is we we kind of push the air up in a vigorous manner. Now, what that does essentially is that in our lungs, barely 30% to 40% of our lung capacity is used. As a result, what happens is that there is also a dead volume within the lungs. Now, this dead volume is of no use to anybody. Certainly not to us. So we need to kind of increase the volumetric efficiency of our lungs. So when we do Bhastrika, what happens is that the lungs, the those dead spaces, the air, the waste air, that is carbon dioxide and water vapor, is pushed out. So we have two pipes here, and then we have the windpipe. And so what happens is from here it's pushed out and it comes out through the nostril. So I will just demonstrate. What you need is you have to use your abdomen as well as your diaphragm to push the diaphragm inward in a vigorous motion. So I'll do this again.
Sir, I just would like you to tell the steps or the technique as to what you are really doing, because we are just seeing you collapse your chest. As far as the breath is concerned, we don't know what's going on.
Yeah,
I what's going on.
guess.
Sorry.
Okay, I'm going to have to lift my shirt. I'm sorry. See the abdomen is this. Okay.
But before you do it practically, just give a theoretically as to what you will be doing, like what.
Okay. I'm going to collapse my abdomen, relax the abdomen,
Okay.
and then this is where I have the diaphragm.
Right.
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 I'm going to relax this abdomen,
Okay.
and then I'm going to push this inward.
But what is your
Well,
breath work?
I can only push it inwards if I'm breathing out. No?
So you will first breathe out.
The breathing out process will start from the diaphragm. The diaphragm will start pushing the air out.
Yes.
And meanwhile, I will start pushing this inward. So
So-
what happens is that every molecule of air that is in the lung, I'm trying to push it out.
So will
But
you
I'm
remain
doing
in the state of like having pushed out all the breath, and you will not breathe again for a few seconds?
no. No. If you do that, that is a very dangerous thing that you're going into a banda. I don't want you all to get into that because that is called Udyana Banda.
Okay.
Udyana Banda is not what you want to get into. Okay, we
Okay.
are doing Bhastrika here.
Okay.
Udyana Banda will start energizing the Kundalini and you don't want to get there.
No. So we just kind of expel the air and
Yes.
then immediately start breathing again, because we don't stay in that expelled situation, right? Like a
Yes.
kumbhaka type. We are not sitting there.
No,
So-
there is no Kumbhaka here. There is
Yeah.
absolutely no Kumbhaka.
Yeah. So
No,
when
just,
you So
yes,
when we
please.
breathe out, simultaneously we are pushing our stomach in and as much as we can. And once all the breath has come out, again we start breathing. Is
Yeah,
that
you just let the stomach relax. So let me just show you. Okay.
okay?
So now I have relaxed my abdomen. I'll do it once more. Now I can feel the breath going out here also. There should be a certain element of movement of the air coming out from this side, from here. So you should feel all this. Can
But
you try this?
I
Hmm.
see you're holding it, right? When you're expelling
No,
the air,
actually, I'm
you're
expelling
letting
it.
it.
I don't hold anything at all. That's because
So
my
you're
abdomen cannot go in
fully
further.
expelling it, and then you're breathing in again. Okay.
Yes, because see, if I hold it, no, then it becomes Uddiyana. Let me show you Uddiyana also, so that you'll know what the difference. Okay. Can you see the when I hold the abdomen inside, that is becomes a bandha. It is a called Uddiyana bandha. It's basically meant for higher levels of yogic practice. So that's something we don't want to get into. What we want to do is basically use the diaphragm and the abdomen to you want to use the diaphragm and the abdomen to expel the air out, and so that the dead spaces of air that are there are being removed, and you are in a position to increase the volumetric efficiency of your lungs. That's all you are trying to do.
Sir, the problem is that unlike you, like how you are able to distinctly tell about this is the diaphragm thing and this is the stomach and all that, right? I am not able to separately experience them, each one as a separate organ, like.
So let me give you in the form of a process. So you breathe in, you relax your abdomen, and then so you do this slowly, okay?
Yeah.
Start with the abdomen moving in, the diaphragm coming up, and the air being expelled out. So it is the difference between Kapalabhati and Bhastrika is in Kapalabhati you were slapping. There was a slapping action that is not there in Bhastrika. In Bhastrika, it is the diaphragm which is doing the work. In Kapalabhati, it was the abdomen that was doing the work. Are you able to understand that part at least?
Sir, when the breath is being expelled, instead of
Hmm.
the chest area becoming expanded, actually it is shrinking. It is not
It
expanding.
is only when there is see okay. Let us look at this like a balloon. Okay, when there is negative pressure, the balloon will collapse. Right.
Right.
This is like a balloon only. It is not a big. It is a balloon. Everything. This is a bag. Actually, your abdomen is a bag.
Right.
So what happens is that when this bag collapses, it will push the diaphragm will go up. When the diaphragm goes up, it is like the piston of a air pump. The air will start getting pushed out. When the air gets pushed out, all the dead spaces start getting rejuvenated. The logic is very simple.
So logic is understandable, except that you said how like a piston it will push and all that. That's the logic
Hmm.
part. But we are not. I'm not able to experience it that way. I'm saying that
Okay, so I'm
that
saying,
that the diaphragm is going like this. This is pushing the thing up and all that. I'm doing them, but that feeling is not coming.
okay, can you breathe in and out using only the chest? Let's start with the let's only breathe using the chest. Can you do that?
Yes, sir.
Are you able to do that?
Yes, sir.
So that means what is happening is you are using only your diaphragm to breathe. Am I
Yes.
correct?
Yes.
So now what happens is couple your abdomen with the diaphragm.
Yeah, that's totally the tricky part.
Can you try that?
Yes, sir. I tried, and maybe some practice is required.
First, you can do it slowly. Later on, if you can do it in a rush, with force, what happens is that all the dead spaces, all the air from the dead spaces will get out of the lungs, and that increases the volume